Good afternoon, Night Nation. Happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday, April 27th. You are listening to episode 12 of Inside the Lair with Kirby and Blair. I'm Blair, he's Kirby. Back where it all started, inside our studio, the original Studio 1A. And beautiful, great to be back. And this is show Dirty Dozen. So it's time to talk about all things KW. Lots going on athletically, activity-wise, events. And stay tuned for the end of the show. We're going to have a very special announcement. So let's get going with the baseball team. They are the hottest thing in town, off to a great 10-1 start.
They're playing really well. They have got speed that no other teams have. Their outfield is fast. Their infield is fast. Even their catchers are not very slow. They are quick as well. Their pitching is doing a great job. And let's just recap the week that we've had so far. Yesterday we traveled to the Cobra, I guess the Snake Pit, and we 10-run the Cobras 15-2. Matt Hoogland picks up the W with the complete game in 5 innings. Luke Redsicle had 4 RBIs and 2 doubles. Here's the crazy thing about yesterday: 15 runs, we only had 4 hits. Wow. Our on-base percentage was unbelievable. The game before that, we went to Stewartville. Same thing, 13-2. Knights win. 5 innings again. Luke Redsicle again had a 3-run jack. And Dylan Craig, he picked up the second win of the year. He's 2-0, and he had a complete game 5-inning win, 13-2 over Stewartville. 10-1. I don't remember the last time our baseball team has been 10-1. They're off to a fantastic start, but the meat grinder will come this next week. Tomorrow we play home against Byron. Byron is coming in having struggled, a record of 1-7, but they're a bigger school. They've got a Fire Flame pitcher that is going D1, I think, to South Dakota. So it'll be a challenge for us tomorrow. Hopefully we can get that in with the weather. And then next week, we go to 5th-ranked Cannon Falls.
That's going to be a great match.
5th ranked. They are 8-1, so we will see how good we are. And finally, next week, on Thursday, we go to Lourdes, who are 3-6, but they are ranked 4th in AA.
Wow.
And just after them, off the top of my head, Cass and Manorville's after them. They're ranked 10th in AAA.
So the meat of the schedule, but the baseball team having fun at 10-1, and get out and watch this team, because this team could be something special. We said it about the wrestling team. We're not going to make predictions, but I do think that this is a team that, the great thing about this team is that every week when we talk about them, we're saying different names. We're not just saying the same 1 or 2 names. We're saying different names. Lots of guys are stepping up on a game-to-game basis and getting things done.
Definitely. They're deep. I mean, we don't have lots of guys, but the guys that we do have are talented, and every one of them can contribute every night. So I'm excited about next week and tomorrow as well.
Awesome. Well, let's move to the softball diamond, and our Lady Knights. They got their first win. We talked about that last week. They got a nice win, and then yesterday couldn't keep the streak alive. They lost 14-1 to Cass and Manorville. Again, this team is young, hardworking. They're going to improve. They're a team that is, on the up and coming. But again, they're going to have to learn how to win. Tomorrow night, they're going to travel to Byron, and with that 1-5 record, see what they can do against those Bears.
Well, Cass and Manorville, I know it's 14-1, but they have traditionally been top 5 program of the entire state. Very tough. But I hope they can rebound and get Byron tomorrow night.
Yeah, they should do better against Byron. I think coaching staff's got them ready, and these girls are learning as they play, and I think that's one of those things you have to take into consideration. So they're doing well.
As the playoffs come closer and closer each week, I want those girls to understand that, hey, let's play our best ball at the end of the season and keep working to get better. Be patient, okay? Building takes a while. Just stay with it, and best of luck to you.
On Monday, our track teams were out at Pine Island, where they were dedicating their new track. The first look at the new track, and the girls team finished 3rd overall, and they were led once again by Mara Quam, finishing 1st in the 100-meter hurdles, 1st in the long jump, and 1st in the triple jump. She just continues to be a dominant force for KW track. Tess Hokinson won the 400 meters. Lauren Berg was 3rd in the 1600 meters. Cassandra Keller, 2nd in the long jump behind Mara Quam, so it was a KW daily double, 1-2. And then Corinne Dahl was 2nd in the 300-meter hurdle. So again, lots of names here for KW and really getting those team points. But again, Mara Quam, if you haven't seen her on the track, she is worth the price of admission.
I'm thinking about challenging her to a long jump.
You have
battle.
no chance.
Long
None.
jump battle.
None. I want to be there with the camera because you have no chance.
Mara, if you're watching, anytime, I'll take you on.
All right. Boy, I'd love to bet on
love to set
that.
that.
I don't bet on high school sports, but that's one thing I'd love to bet on. Boys! The boys finished second as a team, and they're led by Kyle Keller. He was second in the 200 meters. He was second in the 400 meters. So good efforts by him. Ben Bowen was first in the 3,200 meters. That's 2 miles.
That is 2 miles.
That is a 2-mile run. You know how they wouldn't be timing that with a stopwatch for me. You know what they'd be timing that with, folks? A sundial.
I was thinking a calendar.
Maybe a calendar. Maybe a calendar. Who knows? Who knows? Mason Stevenson was second in the 300-meter hurdles. This team just continues to work hard. Good coaches, good kids. They continue to practice hard, and good things are going to come to them as we get ready for true team in sections.
Great kids. And our boys, our baseball boys, were standing next to Ben Bowen as we were waiting for the buses back on Monday. And the boys were like, "You're running a 2 mile, Ben?
I know.
That must be tough."
That's
and,
a lot
and
of
Ben
credit
goes,
right there.
Ben goes, after about the first lap, it does kind of suck.
Yeah.
But Ben, congratulations on getting first in the 2 mile.
Big ceremony tonight here at KW as our wrestlers, our state champion, Class A state champion wrestlers are going to get their championship rings tonight. Kirby, tell us all about it.
Yeah, it's happening at 6:30. It's open to anybody, but I think the families are definitely going, and the boys, it's one last time for them,
awesome.
Especially those seniors, to get together, slap each other on the back, and say, "Hey, that was awesome."
Yeah.
So have fun tonight at the ring ceremony, and I hope this inspires and it just gets the future of the younger kids going too.
Absolutely.
And I think it's going to.
It's been 15 years between state team titles here. We had basketball back when you played in 01, and now wrestling in 2016. Hopefully, it's not another 15-year drought in any sport. Hopefully, we'll get a couple teams here in the near future. Maybe baseball. Who knows? Not saying anything. Not guaranteeing anything, but maybe. Another big thing happening here at KW this weekend. Saturday night, it's prom. And for those of you going, we hope you have a great time, but we also hope that you make good decisions and that, you know what, represent our school well at this event. It's off school grounds. We know you'll do the right thing. We know you'll make the right decisions, but it's kind of a rite of passage. And I remember my prom. It's a funny story, my prom. I went to prom with a German exchange student. We went to prom. We went to the Grand March. We walked in the door to the prom. She went to the left. I went to the right. She wanted no part of me. I'm like, where'd you go? That's my prom story. So I hope your prom was better than mine, but be safe and do the right thing and represent KW proudly.
Well, I get the chance to chaperone at least the dance and the dinner part of it.
Tuxedo T-shirt.
Right. Well, who knows? But my wife is also joining me. So
Sweet.
We never got the chance to go to prom because she lived in Illinois and I was from Minnesota. And it'll be kind of fun. Even though she's 7 months pregnant, she is going to give it her best to chaperone and have some
That's
fun.
awesome.
But I think, just like Matt Ryan, the principal here, would just like to remind everybody, be respectful, be responsible, be safe.
Yes, absolutely. Now, this is what we've all been waiting for.
This is big.
This is what all been waiting for. This is, you're going to want to sit down before you watch this. If you're standing up, sit down. I'll give you 2 seconds. Sit down.
Okay.
All right, you're good.
Yep.
We, out of the blue, got an email. You got an email. And about someone very special to us here at KW. I've been here less than a year, and she's one of the most special people I know. Kirby, why don't you tell us?
Well, recently we heard that our friend and colleague Miriam Dotson is retiring after this school year. It was in the paper too, and she had a nice article written up in there. And we got an email.
Out of the blue.
An email from a person I think has a special message for Miriam.
Yeah. Should we show it?
Let's show it.
Let's show it.
Happy retirement, Miriam. Thanks for all your support of the Gophers. We truly appreciate it.
Well, thanks to Richard Bertino,
Wow.
head coach of the men's basketball team for the Gophers.
Class act.
Well, Miriam,
I tell you what.
Mrs. Dotson, huge Gopher fan, Gopher alum,
She brought in gopher cupcakes on Monday.
She did.
And they were delicious, but they were beautiful. I almost didn't want to eat it.
Right.
And I'll tell you what, a great educator, a better person. KW is going to miss her, and I know she's gotten lots of tributes, but thanks again to Coach Pitino. You know what? News travels fast in the world, and the folks up at the U of M, Mrs. Dotson, they know how much you love your Gophers, and they know how much you love KW. So, again, thank you to everybody involved for getting that done. But that's a great way to end our show, our 12th show. And we'll be back next week. But good luck to all the Knights at prom, on the diamond, on the track. Make us proud.
Hey, for Blair, I'm Kirby. It's Inside the Layer with Kirby and
Blair. We'll see ya.
See you later.